Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. Tonight we're returning to Dyson Sphere Program to build an oil refinery. An epic oil refinery. Well, an oil refinery that's self-contained, producing everything we need, or everything we can from oil at least, that we need for red and yellow matrix cubes. Spent a little bit of time last night coming up with this design, and I think it's pretty neat. And I'm interested to see what you guys think. Hey, Facian. Welcome. Well, you can reserve that right all you want. Alright, so let's jump in and take a look at where we're at. Why was I flying when I logged out? Okay. Anyway, so we have interplanetary logistics going. We're sending out... Oh, that's what we're doing. Okay, we're locally demanding sulfuric acid from over there to send out to space over to the other planet. And in return, we're asking for more titanium, which is used to supply the yellow science here. Hopefully I don't have to move this. That could be messy. Messy, messy, messy. But I think what we're going to do is we're going to cut these belts off here. Well, that's not exactly what I wanted to do, but that'll work. And there. Put that back down just so I have the space for it. And then we want to let the oil drain out, and then we can talk about what we're going to do today. So we need to rip up the entire refinery from this point to this point. No, including this as well. I think. Yes, including this as well. And we're going to completely do away with all of this yellow science making stuff here. But we're not going to touch the oil that's over here that's making graphene and the sulfuric acid. That all can stay. So all of this from here can stay, including, yeah, all of this oil here can stay. Although I might change the way the oil works a little bit. We might actually use the logistics drones for the oil. So we need to have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 large blocks. I think this will work fine. And then another 5 or 4, I think maybe, for later stuff. So this area will start to work fine, and then we'll have to figure out how to finish with it. I do need to come down here and cut off graphite as well. Careful. Gently now. Baby it. Oh, I need to get rid of that crude too that I picked up. Okay, so that can cut off because we need to cut off the making of red cubes too. Let's dump out this crude in here. There we go. Oops. Do I have... Yeah, let's dump this in here. Put you guys in there too. There we go. How do I have 1 logistics drone and 2 ships? So somebody said that this is not the number of ships that this can hold, but it's the number of ships that are idle and the number of ships inside the station. I'm not sure why that's a thing, but apparently that's the way the numbers are, what those numbers are for. I don't really understand it. It doesn't really make sense to me. If anybody can explain it, I'm all ears. We're going to do some ripping and replacing here. We need to make a lot more refineries. We have 12 plus 8 That's 20. We need 20 more. So I was going to go ahead and handcraft those too. We can make one. We need stone. Well, that was anticlimactic, I guess. We need 20 refineries. We can make one. Okay, and steel is... Where is steel? Steel's over here somewhere? Nope. Steel's over here somewhere. There it is. Okay. One more. Oh, for God's sake. Those prism thingies. This is why I should have them all. And maybe I will have one soon. Today is not your day. I did learn how to pull things out of here. If you right click, you get the right click split the stack menu, and then you can be very, very careful to take out a few like that. How many did we end up with here? 8? Oh, I just lost where they were. Yes, 8. And we need a few more of the prisms. Oh, one more. There we go. We need a lot of those, so... There we go. We do have the correct number of chemical plants, I believe. Yeah, we're going to reuse the ones we have. It's just the... and the reason we need so many more refineries, by the way, is because we're no longer going to use the graphite being made here for science. We're going to instead use the graphite from the X-ray cracking process. So, we need a little bit more X-ray cracking, which means, of course, we need more of everything else. These can all come out. I think they should all be empty. Yeah, except for the... Right. And then that can do its thing. We didn't pick up any. We need to dump this hydrogen, though. Getting close. Can I find a place to dump the hydrogen? Maybe. Let's put up a box here. And we're going to want to burn that off as soon as possible. I might actually dump some of it out into here too, just to burn it off a little bit faster. This should all be... How did we not have power to one thing there this whole time? That probably wasn't good. Yeah, we just picked up a bunch of stuff. Oh, we did it on that side too. Lovely, Wally. Just lovely. Man, deleting this stuff is a lot easier now. Alright, so we can keep processing this. Just got a bunch of crude, though. Put down... Get rid of this crude oil. And then sorter for hydrogen. And a sorter for light oil, or refined oil. Okay. Need some hydrogen in here. Alright, I'm going to change what I did here then. I'm just going to go this way instead. And feed back into there. Start ourselves a little feedback loop. Input party there. Now we can burn through all of this stuff that's laying around. We got a lot to burn through. Did this finish? It did. We have 1 crude oil left. Doggone crude oil. Can I go get like 1 off of a belt? Because that's going to bother me having 1 in my inventory all the time. Now I got 2. Oh, I know what I can do. There we go. Now I've got 3. That's fine. Over here, Wally. Over here. Insert those, make the stuff, and then we can proceed with insanity. Okay, delete that. Alright, so that is there. I have a whole box of hydrogen here as well. Can I get this out of here? At least until everything else dies down, and then we can deal with it. This was pointless. This box of whatever that's called. Refined oil, yes. Yes, Wally. Refined oil. It was completely pointless. We don't need it for anything. Feed that back in. And then we can start building the new refinery. So in order to do that, we need to clear some space. Because this is going to take a little while. Little while. How are you connected to power? Oh, I just broke the network. Well, do I actually think I might want that. Yes, I think I do. Because we have, yeah, stuff building up now. Oh, that's right. I disconnected this. Shoot. How do I want to handle this? I disconnected the belt of graphite. I guess I will give you a box of it, just to make this easier on myself. Because I don't want all this crap in my inventory. all these items and stuff. Okay. Now, I think we can get to work. So what I want to do is I want to stake out a very large area. And that large area needs to start no further than here so that we can still use this, this, whatever it's called, oil extractor. That's what it's called. And this area is going to eventually have 40 oil refineries in it. 20 doing the base recipe, the plasma refining, and then 20 doing X-ray cracking. This is going to be big. Let's start as close as we can to that line, probably one off of it. And here on this side, I want to be one away as well. I think that's correct. This is going to be the base recipe. And then we're going to have a crude oil line coming in this way. One way or the other. Along the outside here. And then next to this oil refinery, an offset just a tad in this direction. We want to have another oil refinery making X-ray cracking. And the reason for this is where the connectors line up. The offset, that is. Because we're actually going to direct insert the hydrogen and refined oil as much as possible from one into the other. We're actually going to end up having one direct insert that's a sorter Mark II, and one that's going onto a belt that's a sorter Mark I. And the reason for that is to try and push as much as possible into the oil refinery directly, making X-ray cracking, and then only let the extra, the surplus, run out onto some belts. So now we need to lay out the belt design. Actually, let's do as many of these as we can fit here. And then this is also going to be one away. And then again, one away here. And onward, and onward. Till we eventually have 20 in a row. Alternating recipes like this. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, 8. Oh boy. Yeah, we're gonna have to let everything run out before we can do this. But the good news is we can do a lot of this work in the second line as well. So, as I mentioned, there's gonna be a belt up here that has the crude oil on it. And then along here, these all can be marked, or most of these can be Mark 1 belts. We're going to have a belt running this way for hydrogen, and a belt running this way for graphite. And those are uninterrupted belts. And then one space away here, we're going to have a belt for, what's it called? Refined oil. But before we can place that, we need to also place a few splitters. And these splitters need to be of this variety. The ground line needs to be, the surface connected one needs to be on the horizontal here. So these are going to be at every alternate space. So one there, here. This is lined up with the space that is to the left or to the outside of the basic refinement recipe that I continually forget the name of. And onward. And then we need actually Mark II belts between these. They technically don't need to be this far back, but I'm just going to go ahead and do the whole thing instead of doing the math. We're going to need a lot more of those. I think. Or maybe not. No, let's not make a bunch of those. That's a ridiculous number. Okay, we're going to need some, but not nearly that many. So then we need to take Mark 1 belt and go from the middle to the outer and then connect it up like this. This actually needs to be back one more, because this one also needs to go from the middle outward. And we just keep repeating that, going here to here, and there to there. Nice repeatable pattern. That's, it looks complicated, but it also is very simple, which is nice. Okay, so that's our first 10 refinery pairs. We're gonna have, our first 5 refinery pairs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 refinery pairs. We need to do this 4 more times. Mark 1 sorter is going to output here. Refined oil. And here. Oh crap. I didn't filter it. Let's clone this one. No. There we go. But don't have to filter it. Wait a minute, that's the wrong thing again. Doggone it. Alright. I gotta remember to hit the right one, every other one. And I need to make sure that it's actually an output and it's not a bridge. But we do need to do the bridges. So let's go ahead and do the bridges. We're gonna bridge from here to the next machine on the middle connector. Across this this belt here that we placed in. We're gonna do that for all of these. And then we need to also bridge on this back connector the hydrogen. Actually, those should have been Mark II sorters. The bridges should have been. Shoot. This one and this one. This one. And this one. I think I probably am going to run out of those. No, actually I'm not. Okay, so let's copy or clone that one. We'll do another bridge here. A bridge here. And then we need to do an output of hydrogen in a Mark I sorter onto that belt. Because this shouldn't be necessary, but I kind of find that it is, because of some weird balance issues that I will get to in a moment. So this can go here, or not weird balance issues that I'll get to, but weird balance issues because of what I have to do next. Okay, so that takes care of the hydrogen, outputting it onto a belt. And then we need to also output hydrogen from this machine onto a belt. Here. Because this one takes in 2 and produces 3, so it needs to have an output. And then we also need to input hydrogen back into it because these only make 1 per cycle, and they have the same cycle length. The oil refinery doing whatever this recipe is, but I can never remember the names of these recipes. Plasma refining produces only 1 hydrogen, but we need 2 for the reaction in X-ray cracking, and they are the same time. So we need to have this inserter picking up 1, or sorter rather, picking up 1 that this one is outputting from the cycle before. So these ones are basically always going to be on the cycle behind these ones because of this timing situation. But it doesn't really matter. It works out fine. We need to output graphite here onto this second belt. And that is the basic repeatable design for the first segment of this oil refinery. How's that for a little bit of insanity? Should probably also put in some power poles. I think I wanted to put them here. Yay. Thanks, Phasian. We'll put them here. So So I think what I'm going to do, since we're still processing things, we're still trying to get rid of all of this. It's going down quickly, or slowly, but trying to get rid of all of this refined oil instead of just deleting it all. And then that hydrogen is going to be a nightmare to get rid of. I also need to have a way to get rid of these yellow cubes. Hit pause so that it stops, doesn't complain. And I think I'll just get rid of the yellow cubes by putting them into a box. And then I can direct transfer across there, assuming that these come in the same exact spot, which they might not. Okay, keep processing, everyone. So now we can do the other side. And this is, like I said, this is 25% of it. We're going to continue it along this way till probably right about here, but we're going to have another row of it right here. So let's go ahead and continue this. We need to put down the graphite belt going that way, excuse me. And then we need to have the hydrogen belt going this way. Actually, this graphite belt can be trimmed a little bit. Doesn't need to be that long. And then this, I'll place this one first just because it's going to be easier to line up properly. I think it's there. That took a long time to place. And then this one is back one right there, I believe. And then, of course, we'll have another crude oil belt back here. And by the way, this process is 10 crude oil per second. Yeah, 10. So we're gonna have two yellow belts bringing it in. That's fine, or orange, or whatever color they actually are. They could be yellow. The same repeatable pattern on the belts, just mirroring the opposite side there. Making life a little bit easy. Just gotta go there, I think. Yeah. Let's be zoomed out a little bit. I can see. Actually, let me do the same ones over and over again. That way, when I did this, when I designed this, I did it a little bit closer to the equator. So, there was a little less weird curvature going on. But I don't think that's gonna make a problem for us. I hope not. Yeah, when I did it, it was probably about, well, there's the equator. It was probably at about, like, this latitude here. So, yeah. A little bit closer. Here. So this is going to produce one red matrix and one yellow matrix per second. And the only surplus we're going to have in this whole thing is 8 hydrogen per second, which will run 24 generators, coincidentally. Or not coincidentally, but I don't know, something. Definitely something. Almost out. And I think what I'm going to do is run this into those. Try and burn it off. Incidentally? Yeah, probably. Who knows what I mean? I don't even know what I mean. Keep these going just a little bit. No, you do not snap. No, you do not snap there. Nobody knows what I mean. And then we just do the same, nope. Same sort of pattern. There and bridge. There and bridge. Oh shoot, the bridges were supposed to be Mark II sorters. Doggone it, Wally. Well, I'll just go through and upgrade them. It's easier. There. No, that's not a bridge. Okay, and then back to Mark I sorters. I'll put this onto the belt. Alright, and then we go out here. Back into here. Oh, I guess I could kept using that one. And then, oh, that's not right. That is not right at all. There. And that takes care of the graphite. Excellent. Power poles go here. And that's the beginning of that done. Now, we need to wait for this to finish draining. Drain faster. Why are we not producing... Oh, because we can't output enough hydrogen, because this tank is still full. Okay, well... That's one way to solve it. It's going to be in the way, but... At least that way we can solve it. The other thing is this might need to be... Mark II. Yeah, I think I want to not do that anymore. Okay. Now what? That's all gone already. Get rid of that. I think I should probably also take some of this out. This way. That way we can start trying to burn off as much as possible. The problem is, right now, we're not using any power for science. Well, we kind of still are. I guess we're still making yellow science cubes, even though we're not processing red cubes anymore, we're still making yellow science cubes. I guess I should have left the red stuff connected a little bit longer. But, what can I do now? Although we are almost out of graphite again. Might have to go get some more of that. For more diamonds. Actually, I'm going to have to get some more of that for more diamonds. Another 10 stacks. So we know we want these 3 oil refineries or oil extractors to bring in the to keep bringing in the oil. But I may end up changing it around so that what's in here? Yeah, maybe like here. Then instead of having these belts squiggled all over the place, that maybe I could bring like these 4 into here and use the logistics to transport it around. But we're going to need to find a few more nodes anyway, because this is going to need 6 and this is going to need 10, and we don't have 16 on the mine already. So let's look for some more nodes here that we can. Oh, there's a big cluster. Oh, 3 of them there. That's not bad. Another one there. There's a cluster of them up here. That might be the best bet overall. These 3 here. That's not too far away either. Yeah, let's run a well, actually it is the other side of the pole here. But it's just basically flying right over the pole. So I think that'll be okay. It's still a shorter flight than some of those would be. Unless there's some a little closer on the other side here. There's one there. Logistics vessel coming in. It's nice that you can see those from the map view like this. That's a really nice feature. Let's go get those 3 to start with at least. Do we have a planetary logistics station? No, and we need processors and titanium to make it. We're not bringing in processors here, are we? I don't think we are. Maybe that much titanium? We might need to be bringing in processors. Although I probably have a bunch. Yeah, I have some. Okay, we'll deal with that later. When we have to. We just need one of those. And then we need to head up and over to wherever that is. Was it these 3? Yeah, I think it was these 3 here. And then those 2 aren't far away. Actually, those 3 really aren't that far away to where we couldn't bring them in if we need to. Let's fly out over here. We'll put down... Did I make the oil extractors? No. Do I have the stuff to make 1? Yes. Ugh. Well, let's put down the planetary logistics station. 1, 2, 3, somewhere in this neighborhood. We can put this down. And I can run power out here when I come back with some more stuff for oil. Suppose I could just pick up some stones, but and make my own stone bricks. Okay, power run from here, I suppose, is the best bet. Oh, jeez. Wally. I think I'm bringing them in down here at this end somewhere. Right here? Yes. Let's do this method. It'll get us enough instead of flying down the other end. There we go. Over there? Over there. Power. Yep, you can bring power in from right here. That'll work. Okay, and this one can come in here. That one can go that way. I think that'll cover that. This one can go here. Okay, so let's put down a splitter. There. You can come across to here, into there. You go this way, and then down into there. Guess that wasn't quite enough. Right down this line. Into there. Is that the equator? Oh. I guess it is. Hey Jake, welcome. Alright, so we are collecting some crude now. Let's see, crude oil here. Let's just store like 20%. And I don't have any ships. Alright, so this will provide us with a decent chunk. Where the heck do my ships go? This will provide us with a decent chunk of our crude needs. And I think I'm just going to clean up the rest of them and have them all providing crude to whichever area needs it. I think that's the best idea. This one, though, can be actually kind of both. So I'm going to deal with that one later. What are we doing here? So this is our new refinery, Jake, or well, 25% of our new refinery. Phase A. Phase 1. Oh, we're out of finally drained all of that. We're going to have another 30 refineries hooked up to this. So that'll be fun. Okay. Alright, so we should be starving this out finally. No, not Phasian. All of this goes bye-bye. It actually should have never been here to begin with. I'm probably going to just change the way this works. I'm going to throw down a box. Oh, I just threw away a bunch of water. Oh, darn. Alright, let's throw down a box. Put the water in. If I remember later, I will come and get it. Come and get it. Let's see. This goes away. Okay, we have extra plastic. Not ideal. Well, I pronounced it the way I pronounce it on purpose. I mean, to be fair to me. Everyone else. I think I'm going to just trash some more of that. That's okay. Dump it in there. There. Wow, surprisingly it's not, no, I guess now that we're not producing it, it's not so bad. Alright, I think we're going to break this here for right now. Right, and empty this box out. And I'm going to add more to it. 'Cause that's how I work. Although I would like... Are these not burning? No, they're not. Because they're connected to the wrong power network. No, they're connected to the right power network. I need to break this connection to separate that dish so that we're not... That's better. I had reconnected that when I was building stuff. I think that's better. Having that dish be on a separate network means that I'm only burning... You know what else I can do? I can disconnect my coal burners. Let's go find those guys. Where are they at? Out here? Yes. Here they are. Who did this spaghetti work? Let's take that out. And we'll take this one out back here, though, somewhere. Actually, I should have taken out this, in fact. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and fix these now so that when I need them later in emergency, I can just hook them back up, as opposed to having to fiddle with it later. Like that-ish. You can have that coal that's left there. And then those are just going to starve out. Okay. Back over here. Not much plastic. Okay, I'll pick it up. Oh no, oh no. I'm blasting stuff out of the sky. Okay, let's put this stuff in a box. Water and plastic. Hope I didn't blast too much that's important. You can probably stop making diamonds now. What is that? Just some copper that I had laying around? Is that one of those trash boxes that I forgot was trash boxes? Can I dump? Sort of. Yeah, creative shame. There we go. Okay, I just accidentally cut power to that. That's probably not the wisest thing. Let's fix that. Yes. That'll be good there. I think this belt can go. Go, and this can go, and you can go in there. Okay, time time to go to the trash box, or the not the trash box, but the almost trash box, and put some of this other stuff in it. This can go in the fuel chamber. I think that's fine. Okay, all this crap's in my way, though. So I need to do something else with it. Wait a minute. Oh, that won't work. I need to do this. What the heck? No, you don't. There we go. Need to do this instead. You're done. You're still not burning much. Of course, we aren't running a lot either. Need to come up with something that drains a lot of juice. Anybody? Well, I think that can sit there like that, though. We have a lot of work to do to get this, to keep this going, so I think that'll be fine. That's all connected over there. This is all connected to this, I guess. Yeah. It should really be connected to the rest of the base, though. That way these are burning for the base instead of... Yeah. So if you're looking at this, it looks completely insane. Let's make it slightly less insane. Get rid of that then too. Alright, I think that's good. And I can dump in these. Alright, let's continue the build. So this is, I'm sorry, this is 50% of the whole build. Fruit and veggie juicers. What was I? Was that what I was gonna waste electricity on? Sorry, I missed whatever reference I said, or whatever you're referencing that I said. Unless if it wasn't that. Okay, so let's continue this. We should have 20 more. We do. Excellent. There. Oh. This is gonna be rough. Well, the way I interpreted it is I could just use it to burn the electricity. Just like let it run. Maybe. So, we'll just say that you had a genius idea and we'll leave it at that. How about that? So that's the end of this segment. I could store it in accumulators. We need to continue this belt that way somewhere. This one goes this way again. Excuse me, thank you. This one goes that way also. This one goes that way. And then we need to place down all of these again. Here. Here. And that's it. Build the stuff. Go on. Okay, good. You had a genius idea, and I heartily laughed. Well, sometimes things work out. And this is going to continue on to go into the processing stuff. However far that is. Dang it. There. Ah! There. And there. Then we do this one. Okay. And then we can do the sorters, I guess. It's going to be refined oil. And then that's... Oh, we're going to do the bridges as Mark II. Okay, Mark II. Refined oil. Is that just bridge or is that... Yeah, it's a bridge. Okay. Get out of the way, autosave. Thank you. That's the last one. And then we need to bridge our hydrogen. And then we need a Mark I sorter to output our crappy hydrogen. If we need the buffer. Or if we have, doggone it. There we go. Those are hard to select. If we have the surplus that we need to get rid of. Oh, that one's already done. And then we need to have sorters outputting here, hydrogen. Inputting hydrogen. And then outputting graphite. And I believe that is everything. So I'm going to wait and not build this segment of it yet. What we need to do first is to build kind of a turnaround. An ability here to flip this and send it down here and go into this area where we have crap in the way still. So let me take a look at my notes for that. This is going to be a little bit different than the way that I staged it out when I was planning it. But I think that'll be okay. I do want to change this belt here, though. Because it's going to be in the way if I don't go this way with it. Actually, let's do this just in case we need it later. Like that. And then I can dump this crude into one of these, hopefully. Or multiple of them. Whichever way it works out. It'll be fine. Okay, so now I can have this stuff to work with. Let's put down some we don't have any pavement. Down ones, and we don't have any pavement. Need a little bit here, so I grabbed a lot. And I'm going to need an area that is about 3 blocks wide. So we're going to have to not start until we get to this point. How much? Oh dear. We have a lot of hydrogen left. That hurts me. Can I do something with it? Can I do anything with it? That's awesome phasing. It really is. Alright, we'll do that. Can I do something with this hydrogen? Good God. What can I do with this hydrogen? Besides burn it off. Ooh. We could fractionate it. Yes, I added too many syllables in there. On purpose. IT Machinist is here. He would laugh at that because we can fractionate it. Make it into deuterium. It's actually not a bad idea because we have an ice giant where we can't collect deuterium from. We can only collect fire ice from. So, making some fractionators here. Sure, we'll make all 8 of them. That sounds good. Where do I want to stick this? Ouch. I might change the way this is oriented too. Some people have been putting it in loops around their pole. That's an idea that we don't really have enough for that just yet. Let's take this all out and just make a loop right around in here somewhere. Fractocombobulated. Yes, that's precisely it. So, fractionation is a way, at least in this game, I'm not sure how real it is, of converting deuterium, or hydrogen into deuterium. And that is a... Here it is. This building. And the way you do this is you create a loop.
You built a fractionator.
Okay, tell us how.
Randomly fractionate several deuterium out of liquid hydrogen. Use a conveyor belt to import hydrogen from one side.
Actually,
export from the opposite side. And the deuterium will export from the front port after fractional distillation. You may want to increase the deuterium production rate. You can accelerate the speed of materials in and out, or build more fractionators.
Apparently, Phasian, that's exactly what it is. Fractional distillation. Alright, that'll work. So we need to have a belt coming down the middle, and this belt is going to be where the deuterium comes out. Should I go the other way? Who cares? Who cares? Who cares? It's going to come out this way. And then we need to just have a belt. Let's put the last two of these down. There and there. Ah! What the heck was that? Oh. Well, it is now. Deuterium. Alright, so what we need to do is have a... I think I'll put the tank on the other end. Yeah, let's put the tank on the other end. I'm going to have a hydrogen tank. Well, no. I should have done this the opposite way. Ouch, me brain. Can I do this? Yes, I can. Yes, I can. Okay, let's go this way with this one instead. And now we're going to connect them all back up again. Dagnabbit. Consarn it. Ugh. Okay. Let's put a tank down here-ish. Do. Sure. There. And then we want to have a belt coming like this in a loop. But before we spend too much time on that, I want a very fast... Where'd it go? Over there. Very fast belt, or a medium fast belt, since that's all I can have. Because I don't have... Well, I do have the stuff. I could make very fast belts, but I'm not going to. Come this way. This way. Walk this way. Do your worst. Do your worst, sir. Alright, that'll get 12 per second into here on top of what it's burning off. So hopefully it'll go pretty fast. And then we can finish this loop. So we're going to connect all these up to each other in a loop. The opposite side ones have to be connected together like this. And then the one that's not mirrored or not on its own axis. This might be painful. Yep, I'm gonna have to fix that. Gonna have to change it. Do this kind. A little off center, but I don't care. And then I need power here too, that would be helpful. This is actually going to solve two of our problems. One of those problems is... It causes its own problems, I guess. One of those problems is the power not being used. We're going to use some power now. And the other one of those problems is the hydrogen. We're going to use some hydrogen now. And so what this does is this creates a bunch of deuterium from a little bit randomly or whatever from hydrogen. 99% of the time, actually I think it might even be more than 99% of the time. Oh crap, these aren't connected. It just lets the hydrogen pass through unmolested. But 1% of the time, or a fraction of 1% of the time, instead of just letting the hydrogen pass through, it makes deuterium. So in a way, for those of you who are Factorio players, it's kind of along the same vein as Kovarex. But it creates something that you can't really get through any other method in the game unless you happen to have a gas giant. Which is like a 50% chance, so happen to is a strong word to use. But, really? That's all we've gotten over here so far? Holy crap, Batman. Okay, well, let's put down some more power poles here then. There, here. And then we need to figure out how to turn these belts. We obviously need to turn them past the edge of this last refinery and past the input of this refinery. And we need to also combine the belts together. So we have 2 belts of graphite and 2 belts of hydrogen. They need to be combined. And then we have our single belt of refined oil here. The refined oil, I would like to go... right about in here. All right, come on. That's going pretty fast, I guess. Shouldn't complain too much. Is this our only source of power right now for the base? No, there's some other power someplace, because this is only 8 times 2. This is only 16 megawatts. What else is making power? Oh, these over here, Dar. These over here are also making power, so there's that. Now I have it disconnected from the base. There's no power connection beyond here. So it's not connected to anything except for that one oil extractor, which is not doing diddly squat. So, nope, the ray catcher is not connected. That's why we only have 63 and not 100 and something. Okay, so we need to have a belt here. And then we need to have... Just wanting to see what I'll produce in the end. With power now, I'm trying to burn off the damn hydrogen. And if I have the ray catcher collected, the hydrogen won't burn as fast. Because right now it's burning at 63% consumption. If the ray catcher was connected, it would be like half that. Or less. So, it's more about just burning off that excess hydrogen. Which we're kind of getting close-ish now. Halfway there. Okay. And of course this belt's in the way. But let's actually go ahead and do a little bit of layout, and then we can just move the layout over here when we're done. So let's take a chemical plant, and let's do, I'll put it this way. Let's see, maybe right here is okay. We're going to do chemical plants in pairs. The first one is going to be, well, let me think about which way I want this to work. I think the first one's going to be plastic. And then the other one's going to be these organic crystals made from largely plastic. It's not the community slang term for that, it should be. Oh, if that's not the community slang term for that, it should be. For what? The community slang term for a ray catcher? Instead of ray receiver? Yeah, I guess. So, down the middle of these two is going to be a belt for refined oil, because they both need it. This needs 2 every 3 seconds. This needs 1 every 6 seconds. So that's so basically need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 every 6 seconds. And then the rest of this refined oil. No, wait, that's all of it. Is that all of it? That is all of it. Did I miscount? 2 every 3 seconds, which is 4 every 6 seconds, plus 1 every 6 seconds is 5 every 6 seconds, which is... Oh, and then times 6 is each machine's. Yeah, okay, that's why. 6 of each machine. Yes, yes, yes. So there's going to be 6 of these and 6 of these. Alright, so that is here. We also need to bring in the energetic graphite in for this one. So that'll come down a belt here. And then I'm also going to have a hydrogen belt running alongside here to go to the end. It's going to just come back along and go down there to do its thing, because the graphite and the hydrogen are used to make the red cubes. So they'll be together in the end where they're going to go to make red cubes. And I already know that I'm going to shift this over by some other amount. one belt, or one grid at least. It's got to go to the left here, toward the equator. And then on this side, we need to have water brought in. So that's going to come in here. And then we're going to have these organic crystals going out here. The organic crystals will go down to the end, down around here someplace. And remember, this is going to start back here somewhere. So wherever I can get it to fit first. Probably right after this oil extractor. And like I said, I might rotate this oil extractor so that I could start a little bit sooner. But then down here in the end, these organic crystals are going to come down. They're going to meet up with... I need some graphene. They're going to meet up with some Assembler Mark IIs, I think 4 of them, that are down here making the titanium crystals. So this is where the titanium comes in from here. And I think we'll be fine bringing it in from there. There'll be 4 of these making that. And then that's going to get fed into the matrix things making yellow cubes, along with the rest of the graphite going into making diamonds, which are in a smelter, I believe. Yeah, smelter. Alright, stop doing crazy stuff with keys, Wally. That'll go here, and then we'll take the final bit of that graphite. It'll go into here to make diamonds, and then the rest, as I mentioned, will go into making the red cubes. So that's the plan. I need to get some graphene. And I have it being brought in, not there, over here. Where am I ferrying that stuff to? Over here? There it is. Sounds like an insane plan. Just the man to do it. There. And then, 4 of those. How close are we? Oh, we're almost there. Nice. Go, go, go! And so eventually all of this hydrogen is going to get consumed and turned into deuterium. That's the idea of fractionation. Fractionation, yes. All right. Go, go, Godzilla. Fractionation, yes. Is that like one of those weird kid shows that we all watched and aren't going to admit to having watched in the 90s? 3, 2, 1 Contact, or one of those? We all watched them because that's all there was to watch. I think this is going to end up coming in from here. I think I'm going to use that planetary station for it. Maybe, or maybe I won't. Maybe I'll put down a regular station for it. But either way, it's going to come in from that end because this end's going to be too spaghetti-ish with all the belt sorting. Go ahead and place all these. Place, place. Place, place, place. There we go. Come on, follow me down. Alright, so we need to combine these belts, and we also need to find this place. Let's delete this and this. And that was a bunch of oil. Cut that belt there. Let it drain out a little bit. Till we get past it here. Fractanboul. Fractamandu, yes. Like that we're still shooting satellites. Oh, I have a satellite in my inventory too. And I also have a lot of oil. Oof. Get rid of that. Somehow I have 4 refined oil. Can I force you to burn it, maybe? Yes, I can. Like that. Haha! Success. Okay. Oil extractor, you need to go this way? Wait a minute. Interesting. Interesting. I need to take this belt out, too. It's kind of painful, but it'll have to work. One of these goes... Nope, nope, nope. One of these... Stop! These goes here. And then you can go... into there. Doggone it. Into there. Into there. There we go. I was thinking those cheesy educational shows, but yeah, those two. And how did I... Oh, I know why. Because I disconnected the power. Duh. And we don't have any power left. Because I disconnected everything. Good job, Wally. Let's go over here and reconnect this power now. Burn through all... or got rid of, in one way or another, all of the... all the stuff. I think that's good now. Yep. Okay, so back to the belts here. Well, let's figure this out first. I want to put this back by one spot. So this will be the hydrogen coming through, the graphite coming through. This will go... here. And then we'll have the refined oil coming through. We'll bring our water... I don't know which way the water is going to come through. Maybe I should move these up by one space. So I can sneak the water through back here. There we go. That way the water can come through behind the machine like this. And in through here. And on. And then we'll have the output going here and onward. Delete, 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 delete. Probably don't need to delete that. Place all these down then. Curvature of the Earth. One, two, three, four, 5, 6. Nope. Are you guys naming every educational show from when we were kids? I don't... Nope, that's not going to work. That's not going to work. These have to be aligned. Here. Because they're going to direct transfer. Okay. Let's continue on. Build, build, build. There. And here somewhere. And this is going to go through, and I don't have any core energy. Where do we have those hydrogen fuel cells right there. Looks like we need more titanium down here. Guess I will have to set up a new planetary station for that. Okay, that's that. Yeah, the children's programming fell off the cliff really fast, didn't it? That should have all been an. This should have all been a Mark II belt. 40 of them. We're gonna need more. Need more green engines. For that. They're there. And I think I might want to try keeping this on the level, but it might not work. We need to turn all these while we're merging these belts together too. So, yeah, they all fell off a cliff. Let's see. So maybe this is going to have to turn, and then it might be able to go in at that point. Here. Okay, so that could be the hydrogen one, except that it needs to be the other style, I think. That's not what I wanted. That one. And then graphite could be here. Maybe. It's got to be that way, but I don't like it. You're going to have to come up and over. At least that far, but maybe further. Yeah, let's just stay up here. Stay up here. Go to there. And then you can come down. Like that. Square one, yes. That's the one I was thinking of. This goes here. Like that. Oops. This goes here, like this. If I take this out and I come up here like that and into that, can I sneak this one under here? Haha, I can. Nice. Look at that spaghetti, everyone. Alright, I think that's going to work. That's some good old-fashioned pasta there. We need 2 water pumps. Need to make another one. And these are going to be over here someplace. But we also have the water here to worry about. Oh, we still have all that freaking plastic and... Oh boy. Alright. Let's do a water belt that'll come in through here-ish. You... Edge of a connection. Can I go there with it? Or am I going to have to put it one further away? Well, it would help if I used the right one. That works. Okay, and then that can go in there. And then, oops, this one can go like this. Well, that's no fun. Whatever. Just the water, please. I guess you need power. Be helpful. I'm just gonna let it fill up on that belt. Oh yeah, everybody remembers LeVar Burton. He was the only person anybody in the United States knew on Star Trek Next Generation when it started. Like, he was the known face. Dump some of this crap off here. Much as I can. Well, still have 175. Shining Time Station. It still boggles my mind that Carlin did that. Like, that was just completely insane to me when I figured out who he was. Oh, I forgot. We also need to have upgraded belts on the hydrogen. Yes, the hydrogen. From the merger forward. Excellent. Okay, so that's that. I think we can start hooking this crap up now. You need to have... Right. Okay, you need to have these. Nope, these. In. 5. Dang curves. 6. And then... yeah, here. And then you need this stuff as well. Go nope, not bridge mode. Go there. 2, 3, 4, and 6. And then the plastic crosses here. And we're still fine with Mark 1 sorters because these processors are so slow. At least I think we are. Guess I should double check that. This makes 1 every 3 seconds, and this is going to swing 0.75 is 3 divided by 4, 3 times every 4 seconds, which is slightly more than once every 3 seconds. Slightly. Interesting. This goes here. I guess I didn't realize Thomas the Tank Engine was a British thing. Okay, so there's that. We need the outputs. Output here. And this is 1 every 6 seconds, so this is practically nothing at all. There we go. And I think that's right. We just need power poles now. That's not going to be enough. We'll just do them everywhere. Everywhere. I'll put one down here in the end, too. Sure. So we can connect those things up to that. And I think that's this next phase. Being Mac outraged. Alright, let's see. How do we want to do this part now? We need to take the graphite and the hydrogen into making the red cubes. This needs to be those crystals along with titanium. What's the ratio here? 3 to 1? Yeah, okay. So let's do here. And then we can continue this along to pick up that. And we can bring the titanium in this way. Oh yes, the Super Mario Brothers show. Classic. Classic. And then we need to have diamonds here. Look at how these labs are going to work too. Do it like that. And then can we take these? No. How do I want to do oh, I have a crazy idea. Can I do this? No, that's not you. This one here. Are these close enough that I can do this direct inserted? Oh, they are. Now, further crazy thought. Because that next one's going to be here, which is too close for that. Okay. Then I need to do this differently. Swing your arms from side to side. Come on, it's time to go. Do the Mario. Classic. This goes here. Swing your arms from side to side. Is that too close? That might be too close. That's too close. Much too close. Alright, so if that goes there, pull these up here, check all the connections. I don't have a place for an output belt. Yeah, I do. Yes, I do. That. I will make it work. You can't be that close. So now we need to delete that one, bring this in here like this. This goes here. And then this one, put it over here. Symmetry. Symmetry, everyone. Symmetry. And now an output belt. I think we should just go three-dimensional with this. Maybe. Maybe. Or... there we are. This is where we want the output belt to be. Right in here. Output... there. There. That makes the yellow cubes. I guess I need to continue this along there, and this along, actually beyond there. And then we need to have, actually let's set the recipe, yellow. 4 of those. 4 of those. Should have done this, I guess, before I copied. And then we need to have... yeah, red cubes here. And here. Well, that didn't work. Excuse me. And red cubes need both of these things. Stop there. You continue on. Because then we're going to have to burn it off. We need to send it into the fires. Which I'll have to figure out how I'm going to handle that just yet. You have a lot of weight mannerisms. Okay, so we need to have this connected here. This connected here. And here, and here. And here, and here. This is gonna need... okay, yeah. 2 every... not every 6 seconds. 2 every 2 seconds? Because there's 3 of them? Yeah, so actually these need to be upgraded. These should be Mark II sorters. There. And then these are going to output onto another belt. We'll have to turn this one out by 1. We don't have to, I suppose, but we're going to. And then that one can go there. And those will both go into here. Maybe I shouldn't put them into the interplanetary station, though. That may not be the best bet. I should probably put them into... well, wait, science is right there. I'll just run them over there. We'll just belt them over. Alright, so you can be... oh, you can be that. There. Guess I should wait. Wait for it. There we go. We need power here. Okay. It might be ready to start working. Almost. How long do these things take? 6 seconds? 4 seconds. 3 over 4 seconds. We're okay. I hate it when it does that. It's annoying. In you go. This continues to there-ish. Okay. We might be ready to start this up, but before we do, I want to go grab those diamonds out of here. Fix the water. And then we need to request... we need to hook up this oil and request the other. Let's swap this around to that direction, I think. And this one as well. That'll be a little preview of that running. Okay, and then, oh, dang it. Okay, that way. No. This isn't right. And this can come into here. And I think I'll pull a Mark II belt out of here. No, I'll just do it with Mark I. Go this way. We'll get part of this going and then we can do the rest. It just won't produce as many diamonds and crystals and things. That'll be fine. Oh, I should have dumped those diamonds into the container. Or into the science. Over here. There we go. Okay, how is it going? We're making some stuff. And some things. Those are getting made. We need titanium. We have titanium coming in. And we are making stuff. There's some yellow cubes. We're waiting on hydrogen and graphite to make its way down. It takes a little bit of extra time because we're only running at half speed here and they're on slower belts. But it is all running now, at least. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so we need to be able to get both of those sciences in here. It's probably not in the most convenient of spots. No. I'll put this box down here instead. Is that too close? I think so. I'm just going to operate under the assumption that it is. Let's do a fast sorter here. Can place that, and then we're going to bring in two belts. One here. It's going to jaunt over like this. And one here that's going to jaunt over like this. Nope, we need one more spot there, which means we probably need one more here too. This goes here. This goes there. Maybe we didn't need that one after all, at least. And then we go from here. No, we don't. We go from there. We gotta make another change. C'est la vie. There. Oops. There and there. Okay. This can start here. Up and over. And back down into here. This one can do the opposite. Why did I take that out so far? Oh, I know why. And that goes there. And we're going to need some more power. Well, we're going to be hooking up some more power here in a moment, so we'll have to wait. You're not connected, but that's okay because I need to set up some new power here. We need to have 24 of these beasties. This is really not in the best spot. Really not at all. Let's just do storage. And try to pull out everything we can from this. No, wait, remote supply. That's fine. That can still be going. Pick up what I can, I guess. Actually, I could do this even better. Well, it's not great. I still have a crap ton of plastic, too. Apparently I got some more yellow cubes on me. There we go. Okay, time to take this beast down. Cut this off. Go ahead and pick that up. That's fine. Take these guys there. Put that in there. Take this thing down. Oh, doggone it. Get rid of the freaking... There we go. Nope, 110 left. Come on. Can I take it yet? Yes, I can. Okay. Barely. Now, where do I want this to go that's better? Really, honestly, anywhere over here is fine, including right there. Let's fix this power here a little bit. Yeah, power is suffering now. I probably shouldn't have put that down. That wasn't the smartest thing. We need to take... This needs to move. Actually, I don't know that I even needed it. We need to take this... Let's get this hooked up again. And we need to take this power out here. That's fine. You got a belt there. And a couple of these guys. Okay, we needed 24 thermal generators. Can I just go straight into this? Perhaps? It's probably gonna crash right into that, isn't it? 2, 3, yeah. Alright. If that's the case, then let's put one of them here on this line. So that goes there. Okay. Ow. One, two, three, four. That'll be enough for now. Just get this going, and then we can always build some more. Would that be closer? Yes, it should. Okay. Let's see. Belt. Need more belts. Let's get this power going. Let's get this party started. I'm probably gonna have to do this manually. That's on my sulfuric. Why is the ray receiver not receiving any rays? Or did I accidentally disconnect it again? No, it's receiving, just not very much. Feel stabilized a little bit yet? No, we're demanding too much. Okay, let's go hook up that coal power again. Remember that emergency that I was expecting to have? Where'd it go? Over there. There. All right. Come on, pick it up. I guess I could do this. At least get them filled up. And then we can reconnect the base again. Alright, well that's better. Has its ray bands on? You could be correct. The gas giant could be somewhat in the way. Actually, it's not. I don't know. I don't know. Oh, I gotta finish hooking these up too. That would help. More power. Oh, I already put one there. Ah! Nerf. Alright, so that's 4 sets? Yeah. Let's keep going. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets. We go to there if we had the belt. We do have the belt. Weird. Alright. Do we have enough power now? We do. We have the power. Okay, we're going to request 2,000 of this again, I think. We're going to have to make that a little bit more, though. Because I think there's more in there than it can hold. Give me all of those you can. In you go. Okay, then we should be able to turn this back down to 2,000 now. And we want remote demand. We need to put in our tough little ships here. 50. That's 7. We need to make some more of those ships, too. Tough little ship. What are you calling little? Alright, and one more sorter for you. So the only thing I didn't do here, because I was being hasty, is I need to put down a tank. Let's put down a tank quickly. Quickly. As I move as slow as possible for some weird reason. And then this can come into the tank. And the tank can serve as a buffer. And in the future, or the past, depending if you're on your way to 1955 or not, we can also siphon off of the tank to send to fractionization. But for now, we can't. Are you? Yeah, you are. And are you? No. Let's do one of these. We need steel and titanium. Tanks for the memories. Do 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 do. Oh, I need to also do a bit of this. And we want, let's do 2,000 of that too. Local demand, remote supply. And I think we're doing on power. I think we can turn science back on. And then we need to bring in... I needed to go get steel. That's what I needed. One of these? Yes. And that's going to go right here. Slow. Still have plastic to get rid of. Dang it. It's gonna go over here someplace. Maybe right there. I seem to like to put them in the center of a bank. why. It's just me. I'm weird. What can I say about it? And then this is going to request demand 1,000. Should be enough. What are we doing on power now that the thing is charging? Yeah. Doing well. Belts come out. Lack of item. I spent all those belts. Oops. Brood. Go there. And then we need to finish this bit. All of this bit. Do it like this, maybe. Like we did the other one. Excuse me. You're not in the right spot. Nope, that's too far back. All right. And then we want, yeah, we can do this first. That'll work. Connecting across. And then we can connect across again with the other one. And then we can take out there. And then we can take out here. Lack of item. Oops. You need a filter. Dang it. Okay. There. And then we can output here. Input. And then output again there. And I think that's the last of these. We need some power poles here. Lack of those. Energy circuit level 3, 200 kilowatt to mecha fuel power. Nice. More power. Right, and then we just need to hook up the brood. Any slop in my inventory? I don't think so. So everything should be glowy now. Those all look pretty glowy from this angle. Why are you not glowy? Those all look pretty glowy from this angle. We have a crap ton of stuff going out. We have refined oil that's not doing anything because these are all jammed up. Because why? No titanium. Oh, because some idiot didn't hook up that titanium belt. Titanium, go there, come back there. There we go. And once that dwindles, that'll start requesting again. Well, I think that's finally it. That's not running because it's jammed. We used up all the... Wait a minute. Why the heck... Oh, we were still doing the research. Never mind. We just... Wait, no. Why in the heck is it picking them up? Why is it not transferring these? It is. Okay, it is transferring them. Whatever. Whatever game, whatever game. Okay, so we should be good to go now. We have... all the oils being made or able to be made. Why are you not working? You need to offload your... Jammed up. Because they're not making the organic crystals very fast. But I think it'll all balance out. I may have to flush a little bit of stuff, like some of the graphite, or because of all the extra stuff maybe. No, it should be fine. I think it's just now a matter of letting it run. And letting it do its thing. So that is my refinery design for making one yellow cube and one red cube per second consolidated into one refinery. What do you guys think? Oh, we got a lot of deuterium too. Look at that. That's a little more compact than my... Scrap it. Thank you, Phazian. A little more compact than my even my test design was. Right. Well, that's the only thing I had planned for tonight, and it's 11:30, so it's about time for me to wrap up anyway. So let's find someone to raid, and let's get out of here. Well, no one that I normally raid is live. It doesn't look like any of the usual crew, any of the Red Circuit crew is live. It is Saturday, so it's kind of a slow night, maybe. There's a lot of people streaming this, though. Let's find somebody smallish. Alright. I found a random target. Thanks everyone for coming tonight. And we will be back tomorrow for Satisfactory Sunday Shenanigans. And then on Tuesday we'll come back here and I'll figure out what else we're going to do next. We could be working on a mall area. We could be... I don't even know. Let's figure out what's next. Let me know what you guys think in Discord, in chat here, YouTube comments, etc. And we will. I'll see you all tomorrow night, and then again Tuesday back for Dyson Sphere. Thanks for coming, everyone, and I'll see you then. Bye for now.